Hello everyone, let us learn about chance and probability in this video. Let me say that you are playing a board game with your friend and you need 5 to win the game. What are the chances you will roll a 5? When you're rolling a die, you may get any number from 1 to 6. Probably you have 1 in 6 chance of rolling a 5. Probability of an event can be simply said to be the chance of occurrence of a somewhat likely event. It is given by number of favorable outcomes by total number of outcomes. In the board game, you need 5 to win the game. That is the desirable event here. Number of favorable outcome is 1. Total number of possible outcome if you roll a die is 6 because you may get any number from 1 to 6. So the probability of getting 5 when you roll a die is given by number of favorable outcome by total number of outcome, that is 1 by 6. Now moving on to the next example, there are 8 marbles in a bag. Numbers 1 to 8 are marked on each of them. Then what is the probability of drawing a marble with number 2? So in a bag you have 8 marbles totally and you need to pick a marble which is bearing the number 2. Number of favorable outcome here it is 1. Total possible outcome is 8 because you may get any marble having the numbers from 1 to 8. Probability of getting the marble number 2 is given by number of favorable outcome by total number of outcomes, that is 1 by 8. Now moving on to the next example, a coin is flipped to decide which team start the game. What is the probability that your team will start? A coin has 2 sides. One side it is heads, the other side it is tails, and I am calling for heads. The possible outcome in tossing a coin is either head or tail. It is 2. The favorable outcome is 1 because I am calling for heads. The probability that my team will start is given by number of favorable outcomes by total number of outcomes, that is 1 by 2. Now moving on to the next example, after threw a die 250 times and got the following table. Draw a bar graph from this data. The table is giving the information of number on the die and the tally marks. Since the number of observation here it is more, it is convenient to use tally marks. The first 4 observations will be represented by vertical lines and the 5th one will be diagonal over the first 4 observations. By using the tally marks, you need to find the frequency of occurrence. So number 1 on the die is occurring for 33 times. Similarly, you need to find for the other numbers on the die, you will be getting the frequency of occurrence, and using these 2 data, you will be drawing a bar graph. The frequency or number of time of occurrence will be represented along y-axis and number on the die will be represented along the x-axis. The scale along y-axis, 1 unit represents 10 times. So from the bar graph, you will get the required information. Let me ask you one question. Which is the most frequently occurring number when you are rolling a die? Here it is number 4. Similarly, other informations can also be obtained from the bar graph, and height of the bar graph will give you the required information.